Jai Shri Krishna Bhakto. Good day to everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are learning how to stay in bliss by awakening of Kundalini Shakti and healing of chakras. Dear friends, it's not difficult at all to stay in happiness and stay in bliss. It is our own creation that we do not understand the mechanism of our own body, physical body, for which we unknowingly do not know when and where we have started blocking our own bliss. Friends, we have learned for first two chakras and the awakening of Kundalini. Before we start, let's have a little prayer for the Almighty who has given this knowledge to be spread around the people so that they can stay in bliss. Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Sri Krishna Vande Jagat Guru Sri Krishna Sharanam Gopal Sharanam Sri Krishna Sharanam Gopal Sharanam Mere Baake Bihari Nandlal Sharanam Mere Baake Bihari Nandlal Sharanam. Bol Bhagwan Shri Krishna ki jai, Shri Nanda ke Lala ki jai, Shri Dev ki Nandan Shri Krishna ki jai, Bol Devali Dev Poon Brahm Bhagwan Shri Krishna ki sada hi jai. Good day, friends, and Jai Shri Krishna to all. Friends, we have learnt in the previous uploads that our root chakra and our Swadhistham chakra are blocked due to our own created problems. Actually, if you see, when a human body is given to us, when the child is there, all the chakras, even the Kundalini Shakti is awakened. And in the ancient epics, in the religious book of our religion, it is said that of our soul, it speaks to the God and comes to know what sins it has committed. So this type of body he is getting and this type of parents he is getting. So it is just like that. If you have enough money, you can stay in 5-star. And if you have less money, then little lower than that, 3-star. And even to the hotel inn, small inn. So it's all what you have, what the account you have. What happens is when the child is born, all the chakras, or even the Kundalini Shakti, even the Susukshma Nadi, that is a type of an antenna in our body by which we receive and send messages to the God, whose children we are. We all are son of gods. It is known as Brahmasmi. Brahmasmi doesn't mean that we are God. We are the parts of God. Like a big piece of gold is there and small part is there. So the big piece of gold, the mountain of gold is God. but small particles we are the souls, but we are good. Now what happens is, friends, as we grow up, we start pouring garbage in us, and in this society of ours, unfortunately, we are kept away from our religious teachings. The teaching which were given since long time by Vedas to the rishis, and till Ved Vyasji wrote it in as a Gita, as Srimad Bhagavad, and after that also the teaching started diluting, and it diluted to such an extent that we don't tell our children, our any of the youngsters, even ourselves sometimes, to go and study Gita, to go and study Bhagavad, to know, because what we have done, we have kept Bhagavad and Gita as the religious text. We have not kept them as catalogs. And we read it as a religious act, and then we forget what it was trying to say. This is our biggest mistake. We did not realize that Gita starts with the depressing mode, that is Vishad Yoga of Arjuna, and ends with the happy mode, that Arjuna is out of depression and he is ready to fight. Now this thing happens with us also. We enter into depression. The cause of depression is not known to us. What is making myself depressed? Why my blood pressure is going up? Why my heartbeat is fast? Why I am trembling? Why my blood sugar is high? Why I am suffering from cancer? And this whole thing, what we do is we go to a doctor, take medicines, and for fear and other things we take sleeping pills. But those are all temporary remedies, and we do not cure it from the root cause why we are suffering. Until and unless we cure the root cause of the disease, we will never be in bliss. Again, if you are having some disease, if it is not cured from the root cause of the disease, after some time it will again come inactive, and it will put you in higher depressions. Many must have read many millionaires who had lots of wealth, but they committed suicide. Why? What happened? Because the luxuries they were enjoying, the worldly of fruits they were enjoying, did not put them in bliss, and finally they thought it is hell here, and they committed suicide. Many people have done this. If you Google it, you will find lots of people who have committed suicide with billions of dollars in their account. This has happened because they do not know how to convert sorrow into happiness. They kept the garbage inside them of past and future. They kept the garbage of the opposite. They kept the garbage of the family, and they considered that this body is me. They never considered this body is an instrument given to me to play the best tune and enjoy the life. Friends, today I'll give you one more exercise. You do that exercise. When you do the meditation, close your eyes, take Om in, Om out for 10 times, deep breathe for 10 times, and Om in and Om out for 10 times. And then close your eyes and relax and see from your crown chakra till the toes of your feet. And then reverse your mind from toes to back to the crown chakra and relax. Do it in a relaxing way. You don't have to take a very stiff attitude, or you have to take a stiff pose to do it. Do it as you are relaxed in the best smiley way, a smile on your face. And when you consider past, present, you forgive and ask for forgiveness. Then you consider where I'm stuck in the opposite side. What is the attraction it is running? It is not only the opposite, friends. The calm means work also. Am I stuck to my office job so much that I'm creating tension in my house? Am I stuck to my family so much that I'm not able to concentrate on anything else, which is giving tension all the time? Am I stuck to my wife, my neighbor's wife, or anybody else? Whatever it is which is stuck badly, just try to release that. But until unless you don't release, friends, your Kundalini bliss of peace will not rise up. And if the Kundalini doesn't rise up, if you do not reach the higher energy, you will be always in the lower energy and always be suffering. Friends, first thing is, when you go in meditation, or you go in front of a mirror and ask a question, who am I? And see what reply it comes. You will say, who am I? If you say, I am a body, then what it is, who is thinking in it? It is the mind. Who is the person who knows that from childhood my body has changed so much, my mind has changed so much, my thoughts have changed so much? Who is this personality who is there, who is knowing that who am I? And you will come to the answer, it is awareness. And awareness is what? It's a power of God, the soul. When you were young, say when you were small baby, if you remember your old childhood baby picture, you will immediately say, this is me. And when you were in your teens, the mind was different in the childhood, and in the teens the mind was different. In the youth the mind was different, and the mind is now different when you are grown up. See what are the changes have taken place in your mind. How much changes have taken place in your mind? Just check. That shows mind is also changing. Your body is also changing. Then what it is which is not changing? That is the awareness. The soul is not changing. So what you are awareness. Not the body, not the mind. You are a pure, beautiful soul of God Krishna. And we have forgotten this thing. And we are in the sinful act, after forgetting, we remember only body and players of body. You see, you look at any religion, what, and all the people who are going to worship, how many of them says I'm going to the temple for God realization? I think you will not find even a single one, maybe few. And in the majority is going to the temples for the benefit, for the luxury, and they feel the God is there like my father or my parents to fulfill my all desires. We are running in the temples for filling up our desires. And the negative of the desire is it's putting us in more in depression. If our desire gets fulfilled, how long will you be happy? Some for short time, not very long time. And after that, what happens? Again, the sadness will come. Now, this blockade, first two blockades we have covered. Now, the third blockade, which is known as navel chakra. Navel chakra, the Navi chakra. Now, this part is blocked for various reasons. We are actually getting blocked up in the family affairs so much that we stick to the family. Oh, my son should be like that, my wife should be like that, my father should be, and we make certain principles for them. And if anybody breaks the principle, we are under stress. Oh my God, he is not doing what I was thinking. I was thinking my son should become a doctor, but instead of doctor, he became an actor. So, number of times, friends, what happens? We cannot change the luck or the destiny of any human being, which is decided before our birth. Only thing is, like a script is given to an actor, he goes and reads it and acts on this. But he has a power to improve the acting and to do the best out of it, or he can reduce that part. But the power, he has the other power also, that he can change the script of his life by solving the things where he is getting stuck up, where he is forgetting the remembrance. So when our navel chakra is blocked, what happens? We experience digestive issues. This is a part of the diseases we go through. Issue like ulcer, heartburns, eating disorder, indigestion. It's a chakra of our personal power. This means it is related to our self-esteem. See what happens when this is blocked? This is a major part of our blockage. And to come out of the family chakra, you have to ease yourself. Leave the family members little free. Do not bother them much. If they've said something, just forgive it. If it has hurt you, forgive it. And if you have hurt them, remember that you are hurting them. Try not to hurt the family. If you will hurt the family, again you will be unhappy, because you won't be able to see their sad faces. Because if you really give out negative energy, the same negative energy is going to come back to you. If you shout at your wife, the wife might shout at you. Or even sometimes the children also misbehave these days to such an extent they put us in a very difficult situation, odd situation, I should say. So, friends, this is the chakra which has to be opened up so that the Kundalini Shakti, which is getting blocked from root, when the root chakra got opened up, then your Swadhisthana chakra got opened up, and this is the Sacral Chakra, which is they call it, gets opened up. After that comes the navel chakra or the solar plexus chakra. Until unless this all are open, and we try, if they are not open, try the practice for 40 days, as I told you, you will realize that even after 40 days you will find many places your blockages are there. Keep on opening your blockage every day. Then only you will be able to keep yourself in the happiness. See, it is the knowledge, the first thing. The knowledge was not there, so we kept the garbage inside us, and we do not know how to dispose of that garbage. It started stinking, and finally, what happened? We became very sick. Sometimes you have to clean your stomach, vomit it out to become easy, to feel healthy. When a number of people, instead of removing this negativity, they started taking drugs. They started taking sleeping pills. They started drinking. And they do not know what is the bliss, what is happiness. So, friends, I would say this thing in the name of God or Jesus. Whomsoever you pray, try to remove all your negativity from the beginning only. And when we reach the 7th chakra, you will be in one of the bliss. And you will always remain in bliss. Nobody can make you sad. That is rising of Kundalini. I told you about Swami Vivekananda's Guru, Shri Paramahansaji. His Kundali was awakened completely, and he awakened the Kundali of Swami Vivekananda. He had a throat cancer. But the Kundalini Shakti did not treat his cancer, did not give him anything extra. But because his Kundalini Shakti was vacant and he was in a wonderful bliss of God at the time of death. Though the people, one of his disciples said, I see that you are having pain, but you are in bliss. So this is what happens with us. When Kundalini wakens up, whatever the crisis come, remember, we will remain in bliss. Well, friends, I leave you today here in the 3rd chakra and expect you that your practice will put you on the bliss. All the best. Jai Shri Krishna. Good day.